Well, here you go. Now it's Thursday morning. I'm really late. I got to tell you, but I've had a bit of a problem here. Oh gosh, couldn't get the microphone to work, and I know people like to listen sometimes to me. Some people don't, but anyway, it did work eventually. Got them working, and thanks to my friend. Now, got birth. It's a lovely day out there, isn't it? This is just what we want. Just what we want. Just what the doctor ordered. And I hope everybody's all right. And finished reading your Cornishman now. What time is it? 25 to 11. My gosh. Anyhow, a special birthday for tomorrow is Raymond Bennett's. He's 90 tomorrow. Happy birthday to you, boy. Local boy there, see, up near, what do you call him? Bargains, up there near Bargains. He live. Raymond Bennett's, he's 90 years old. 90 years young, really, so that's lovely. Cherry Mullins' birthday is tomorrow. And Elaine Creighton is on Saturday. Andrea Costa, that's my niece, is her birthday on Saturday. And Bob Collins, all right, and Bob is on Sunday. Now, I'm going to do a little story here now. Liz Armand, the late Liz Armand, I'm sorry to say. Liz has passed away, sadly, and I like reading her stories, and this is just in her memory from myself and lots of other people. Our thoughts are with the family at this very sad occasion. She done so much, Newland girl, but done so much for everybody, and with the books that she used to write, marvellous. So I shall miss her dearly. This one's called The Crab. Oh, me and Alfred decided that we'd have a bit of outing this fine weather and have a trip down St Ives. We planned that we would go down on the train because that's a lovely little ride, then have a bit of dinner in Colonel's Calf and have a Hart's ice cream for our afters, then catch the bus home. The ride down St Ives in the train was beautiful, and as we rode into St Ives was looking like a picture. I said to Alfred, I dearly fancy a crab sandwich for my dinner. We haven't had a bit of crab for ages. St Ives was lovely. Well, it always is, but it was teeming with people. We didn't know where they could have all come from. They were all like Marians everywhere. Then we looked in Colonel's Calf and couldn't find them. The street was full of surf shops, whatever they are, gift shops, food shops, pasty shops, craft shops, but no Colonel's. This is a borough life, boy, I said to Alfred. We'll have to look down towards the front, says he. We'll have to find somewhere soon, Sarah Ann, 'cause my innards are cloaming. Alfred always think about his stomach, but when we had a look at how much a crab sandwich would cost, we were frightened to death. Do you know they was asking as much for a crab sandwich as Alfred used to get for doing a week's work? We aren't paying that, I said. We'll find Harts and have ice cream. That'll push us on for a bit. And then we'll have a bit of walk round and find a seat, 'cause my feet are killing me. Well, all the seats were full of people clunking past us for dear life. That's before the seagulls could take them out of their hands, suppose. And what's more, there wasn't no Hart's ice cream shop. That had gone too. What is he going to do, Sarah Ann, said Alfred. I'm getting leery for want of food. This is what we'll do, I answered, and I dug in my bag and found a bar of chocolate. No good going anywhere with Alfred without a bit of something in my bag for a standby for him. Clunk that, and then we'll go and catch a bus home again. When we get off Newland, we'll go home to Harvey's and get a bit of crab and make our own crab sandwiches. So that's what we done. Our stomachs was barely grumbling by the time we got home, and a dish of tea went down some ridge. As he watched me making the sandwiches, Alfred started laughing and said to me, "Do you remember the crab that we had to boil when we lived out long, when we were first married?" "I shall never forget that, boy," I said. Well, what happened was, Alfred had been given this lovely git crab that when he was down along, brought home to cook. We put the water on the slab to boil. We only had a slab in these days, and when it was boiling, Alfred dropped in. Now, I know that Alfred was always a bit tender-hearted beauty, and I wasn't surprised when he said to me, "Sarah Ann, I don't think I can stay here while that's cooking. Shall we go down upon the cliff for a bit of fresh air for 20 minutes or so?" While we were down the cliff, his cousin Tommy came along. "What's up?" he asked. "Where are we? What are you doing out here this time of the day?" So we told now we didn't want to stay to hark to the death rattles of the crab boiling. He offered then to go in when he passed our place to make sure the water in the pan wasn't boiling over. When we got home to take the crab out, we found something had happened to the crab. It disappeared. Back and forth we pulled the ladle in the water, but no crab. That's not Tommy playing jokes, said Alfred. "Suppose he'd think that's funny. He've took 'em as a joke, but if he don't bring 'em back, Ma, I shall give him jokes sure enough." Well, we didn't see sight nor sign of Tommy next day, and come tea time I went to the cupboard under the stairs to get some coal to make up the fire for the slab. Our house was so small that the only place that we had to keep a coal, and I pushed the shovel into heard the scratching sound. I tell 'ee, I was up on that kitchen table faster than a gull can. Well, you know what I mean. I moved quick. I yelled for Alfred. Alfred, come here at once. We got rats and mice in the cupboard, and I'm afraid of my life of they. Like a hero, Alfred grabbed the shovel and poked the fire and looked inside. You be careful, I called. Rats are ferocious creatures if they are attacked. Then Alfred started to back out from under the stairs. Here's your ferocious creature, Sarah Ann, he said, and there on the shovel was the crab, still alive. That there crab had crawled out of the boiling water over the hot slab and found his way in the cupboard and got on top of the coal. Poor get thing, said Alfred. I haven't got the heart to boil him again, Sarah Ann. Have you? I shook my head. No, Alfred, I told him. Shall we give him another chance and put him back? He went straight away and got a pail, and we took the crab down Sandy Cove and dropped him in the sea. Mind you, that hadn't put we off eating crab. We barely enjoyed our crab sandwiches after our trip to St Ives. We couldn't have a heights our scream, so we made do with a slice of thunder and lightning. Perhaps we'll go down St Ives again in the winter. Now take care, everybody. Sorry about the delay.